Hi all and welcome back to Kingsclear. So in this little video today I'm going to show you to sound fit a DCC chip into this Bachmann Pannier. This Pannier is 31638, which is a class 64XX, which is in BR late lined green livery. The chip will be an MS500N, which was supplied by Digitrains. We will also have, the speaker will be an 18 by 13 by 6 speaker that I got from YouTube, and for backup power the stay alive will be an STA CO1. For this particular model I was going to put Firebox Glow on there, but I used that on the USA tank, so I think that for the time being I'll leave it off, but it's something I can always put on later. So in regards of running this one in, I ran it in for quite a period. It's an absolutely lovely little runner, and yeah, really pleased with it. The only issue we've now got is that we've already got one Pannier, as you may have noticed. We've got this one and we've got another one on order from Acroscale, so when that comes through. So one is hoping that obviously when the new one from Acroscale comes out, it doesn't make these ones look very dated. Anyway, let's see what happens when it arrives. Okay, now to start showing you the insides of it. For the other Pannier, what I actually did is I removed the blanking plate, obviously, and the 6-pin receptacle and all the other gubbins in that area. And I lowered down the height of that platform, as you can see there, and fitted it all in and hardwired it. For this particular item, what I'm going to do is put the speaker, the Stay Alive, underneath the pin and actually put it into the pin socket itself. So it's somewhat easier than the USA tank, for example, which was hardwired, and obviously easier than the other Pannier. But it'll be very interesting to see how this one turns out. And the idea is obviously, as you can see, that you can fit sound into very, very small spaces. With the removal of the suppression units, I've linked the motor onto the pin board, offered up the speaker to get that position. Now for this particular one, and in fact to be honest with you, for the majority of my builds, I've been using the U-Choose website for their guides. Now obviously these guys are selling products as well, but the actual guides that they produce well are really, really good. So if you've ever got any concerns regarding fitting any type of sound chips to your locos, you could most probably find it on the U-Choose website, and both Richard and John are really approachable guys, so if you ever fancy having a chat with them, just give them a call and they're more than helpful for anything. But yeah, so that's all done now, and a case of just offering it up, removing that other suppression unit, and then we can start putting it together. So this is the Stay Alive gold caps. They're all wired up now, and now all we need to do is join that to the chip and then cut the correct length for the speaker, and then we can put it all together. We now have the speaker in position, and we've used some tape just to insulate that. The actual chip is ready to go. That's wired to the speaker and soldered also to the Stay Alive, so it's just a case now of putting it all together. It was a bit of a squeeze, but we got there in the end. So as you can see, the speaker on the bottom protected by the tape. We then have the 6-pin MS500N in its receptacle area. We've then got the STA whatever it is for the Stay Alive on top. 2 of the gold caps on the top, and the other one's underneath there. So I've just done a quick check. I'm going to do another check to make sure there's no possible shorts anywhere, and then give it a go. We have success. I did have a bit of a concern a minute ago because it wasn't working, and I realised I put the wrong address in, but that was easily rectified. Now I'll give it a quick run so you can hear it. Don't forget, it will be a little bit louder than normal because obviously the actual body's not on, and then when it comes back I'll show you the Stay Alive. So here we go. stereo. So, pretty good. Anyway, now for the body and the detail and then a bit of weathering. So as you can see, we've got the body on now. I've also put the magnetic couplers on there. Gives a good distance now between obviously the Pannier and the auto coach, which obviously we'll use at time. The only issue I've found is that I have the fireman ready to go, but the driver needs painting. So I thought I actually had some right-hand drive drivers, but unfortunately not. So I need to paint those up. So in regards to the weathering, I've also got the Fox transfer metal plates as well, which again I can't find. So as soon as I find those, I'll put those on nameplates and then I can do a proper weathering job. But yeah, generally it's come out really well. Something again that needed doing. It's been sat around for too long. And in regards of the sound file, as I say, the other Pannier has the YouTube sound. This one's got the Digitrains Sound. And when the Acroscale Pannier turns up again, that'll have a slightly different sound. So what I was trying to do is have a variety, because not all locos sound exactly the same, even if they're the same type and size. So that's about it really now. So I'll do a couple of shots of it running, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed. So after a little bit of hunting around, I did actually in fact find the loco number plate there, as you can see, and that's also on the ash door there as well. So that really does bring it to life. The crew have now been painted and are in, and we got a coal load in as well. So generally pretty pleased with it. Also what I did as well is I did some very light weathering on the auto coach, just to give it a little bit of dirt, and I think it actually has brought it to life now. So there we go, let's see it running. So I'm very pleased with this new addition to the layout. As I say, this is one of the last of the Steam DCC sound fittings that I need to do. I've got one more Merchant Navy, unbuilt Merchant Navy to do at some point in the future.
but it just goes to show that it is actually quite simple to do. You just need to have a bit of patience and a bit of confidence. So, as per usual, if you've liked this video, this clip, obviously please click like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Any comments or questions, obviously gratefully received, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, really pleased with it, and hope you've enjoyed it.